couple things. Number one, when you hold them to 4 or 6 points in the first 10 minutes of the first half, you've got to have more than 7. You know, we got them turning the ball over some, but give them credit. That's their defense doing a terrific job with our offense. But you know, when you're on the road and you have a decent defensive game plan, we've got to build a little lead. So when they do go on a run in the first half in their building, you know, they're making a run to get back in the game, not to take over the game, and that affected us certainly.
Then down 15-16 in the second half, cut it to 9, looked like you were making a run. Crean called timeout, and what changed after that? Well,
we missed some front ends and some one-on-ones down 9. No question, that hurt us. Because the one thing is when you can't score, especially against a team as talented and as well coached as Indiana, when you don't score, it gives the opponent confidence for their offense because they know the other team can't score. We couldn't score on them, so it gave Indiana a lot of confidence to do well, to play well at their end of the floor. So, you know, we have to make some of those free throws to make it a 7, 6, 5-point game and put a little more pressure on their offense.
How much did youth play into this for you guys? You think?
You know, you know, they're young too. So to say youth, you know, their young guys play better than ours, and you know, Verdell Jones was the best guard on the floor today. Give him a lot of credit.
What do you think you learned out of tonight's game about your team?
Learned as a coach, I've got to do a better job offensively. You know, Coach Crean and his staff did an excellent job preparing for our offense, and you know, it's a long game. The game is fragile. You know, when you're 15, I told our players when you're down 15, we can make another run. We did. We cut it to 9, missed some free throws, and then without any hesitation, Indiana ran away with it. And you know, we've got to do a better job. Our young guys competed. I was happy with our competitive level, our effort level. Now it's about execution.
You said before the game you really didn't talk about the tradition of coming in here and playing in assembly hall. Do you think that played into it at all? Or?
You know, I think it's hard. I think as a coach, there's no middle ground on things like that. I made a decision to just come in here and let's play. We have to go to some pretty traditional, historic places too in our league, to be fair. And I said that to our kids. But you know, I think they knew the moment. I think they knew the significance of the moments. But our guys are tough guys. Tonight some of our shots didn't fall, and a lot of that had to do with Indiana's defense.
Well, you talk about the game that Vaughn had. Just kind of how do you think he played?
Gave it all. Gave it everything he had. I thought the only negative offensively was he wasn't as tight with his dribble as he normally is. But you know, we put him on Jordan Holes. We made a decision that you know you got to try to stop either Holes or Jones, and he did an unbelievable job on Jordan Holes. You know, so I was pretty pleased.